Brett here, and I am with Brett.
Brett and Brett. She's actually Brett number one.
But Brett has some really great products, Brett Davis Nutrition. So tell us a little bit about your products.
Well, we're now Brett's Naturals, and we restructured the product and the look. We added beet juice, beet powder, because it's a good anti-inflammatory to the products.
Isn't it also good for like NO3, like pump?
It's very good for that, and I think the products are probably the best thing we've done. I mean, they only have like 2 carbs and 24 protein, and the only sweeteners we use are stevia and monk fruit.
That's great. I mean, it's really big out here on the West Coast, especially. A lot of companies are going away from the sucralose and the aspartame. So a lot of sweeteners are, coming out with the monk fruit and the stevia. So it's a fine line, though, of how much you use, so it doesn't get that bitter taste. But your products like nail it with the flavoring.
They do, and what I do is I let the customers try the products before we release them, because people are not going to lie to you,
right?
Especially kids.
Yeah. Kids in white leggings don't lie.
So I'm glad to see you're still doing this, and you're always at all the shows and interviewing and being successful.
Try to be entertaining, and meet lots of people, get fun events, and Brett's always been at all the big events out here in Los Angeles, so it's really great so you can find all of this stuff. And where can we get more information on your products?
Is it Brett Davis Nutrition, Sarah, or is it Brett's Naturals? What are we doing now? Brett's Naturals.
Brett's Naturals, and what about social media?
Social media, it would be Brett Davis. What is it on social media? Brett's Naturals? Because all this is going through a new change. This is actually just
We're going through change
2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Brand
okay,
new
cool.
For this event.
Perfect.
He puts great events on. So when he, we've been trying to be involved with all the shows here, and we like Venice. This is where it all started.
It's very true. It all started here in Venice, California.
This is the foundation.
Yes.
The beginning.
When was the first Muscle Beach event?
Last year, about a year ago, at the same time.
For the 4th of July hauling, they've been doing the show here.
About a year.
Yeah,
seems longer.
I know, it's been going on for a while.
But I like his shows.
Yes. No, they're really good times. And what also is interesting is that Brett also does a radio show, and I would love with the ESPN radio. So what do you talk about on there?
Well, of course, the foundation's always the nutrition and exercise, but also what I wanted to do was, because I've been such a failure in my life in a lot of ways, I wanted to study success, because the only way to really get good at something is to really try to learn from what you've done and find out why you've done it. So I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to have a show on success, why we fail, why we succeed, in every area of life? I mean, isn't that something that we all want to learn about?
Oh, totally. I mean, I'd love to know why I keep failing at not eating, 6 protein bars before bed or a bunch of donuts at one time. But, what to do?
See, I have those types of people on there. I'll have psychologists on there, relationship doctors, politicians that are successful, movie stars, professional athletes. I remember one time I asked Michael Jordan, not on this show, but a while back, the Michael Jordan, what makes you successful? So even then I was asking that question.
Yeah.
He says, well, nobody's ever asked me that before, which I thought was interesting. He said, I find the best coaches in every area, from my finances to my basketball to my baseball to my golf game to my attorney, and I do everything they tell me to do, and I do more than they ask me to do. And that's what makes me successful. So that was a very easy breakdown on his success.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. It's also really cool to learn people's journeys and see how they did get to where they come. And I also find that interesting to learn the backstory, because there's always something behind the scenes that you don't know and you're not aware of how someone got where they are. A lot of challenges along the way. So I always like to learn people's journey to hear how they got there.
I think that the more information you can get from people that are successful, you can take nuggets from each one of them and you can form what it is you're trying to achieve.
Yep, no, I agree. So if you have any information or suggestions, I would be glad to take them.
No, I look forward to working with you on some projects, and I know somewhere along the way you and I are going to work on something.
Awesome.
Our energy feeds off each other. I know it's going to work really well.
Got lots of energy, even though it's a little cool today.
Oh, very cool. Very, very good person. Very, very successful, and very real. That's why I love working
Go
with
on.
you on stuff.
That's good.
Oh, you are.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And he's not just saying that. I didn't pay him.
She's real. the time for fakes. She's a real
Not my
deal.
nails, but everything else pretty much is real. Well, thank you, Brett. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
And go check out brettsnaturals.com on social media. And then when can we hear your radio show?
Thursdays, 1170, Sarah? 1700. She's always, Sarah's in the background. You want to say hello, Sarah, real quick? She said, okay, never mind.
Sarah's hiding back there. But Sarah knows everything, so if you have any questions,
she's always hiding.
if you want to know what time Family Guy's on tonight, we can ask Sarah. If you want to know what time a movie's playing, ask Sarah. She knows everything.
Yeah,
so.
I just show up. She's in control. I'm the puppet, you know. She's the puppeteer.
That works. Well, thank you. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely.